trying to edit in color. So I guess sign into chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to chat. I don't think because I can't figure out how to do this. So all right. If you wanna, if anybody is here and you want to see what I'm doing, go to my YouTube. Yeah, my YouTube is Broken Bruce Productions. All right. Well, I think that was a fail, but it was something. Let's figure out how to stop this now. Is it the power button? End live. Bye bye. All right. YouTube is going live. That's doing something. This is so complicated. This was a really overly complicated way for me to do this. Pretty silly, to be honest. How do I do my free? Yeah, free lo-fi music for streaming. Sure. Royalty free. Okay, so the other thing that I do, that I hate that I do is if I get the spinning wheel of death, I'll do like 5 push-ups, and then next time I'll do 5 pull-ups, and the next time I'll do, I don't know, I can. Ooh, not supposed to cuss. And then the next time I'll do these things that my friend calls circus sit-ups, and they are miserable. I don't know if you'll ever see that because it's low on the ground. So just know that I'm doing it. All right, let's set up the next clip. First thing I'm going to do is get into the right timeline. And then when I get into the right timeline, I am then going to go to my old program. Oh, that's the spinning wheel. Cool. So I'll do the push-ups. Hey, Brucey. Yeah, there we go, Papa. Everybody else can make fun of me too. It didn't start spinning a second time, did it? No, but it's spinning for a long time. All right, cool. Also, I need to set up. Nope, I need to set up clock for 1 hour. Let's do it. All right, so I did this one yesterday. I did this one today, which means this is the next one. It's just the fishies swimming by. Yay. All right. Copy. Coloring attempt. Let's go into that bin. Let's go ahead and paste it. Why is the YouTube control panel being all lame? I went through a whole recovery thing to try and make that thing work, and it doesn't want to. I'll have to make this password something that I can remember. Why aren't you? There we go. All right. First things first. Come in here. Let's turn off this silly watermark that I made. Then let's duplicate it. Then let's turn off that silly watermark. No watermark there. No watermark there. Cool. This guy. Do some of this stuff. Do this whole cropping thing so that we can compare. Disable that. Enable that. Go to the coloring. Can't see anything here, so let's go to the power grade. And let's apply this power grade. Oh, but first, it's stabilized with similarity. When we apply this grade, that's going to go away. So I need to make that happen again. And this is terrible looking. So once we're stabilized, cool. Working in the white balance. Let's bring the red up. We're getting red all up in here. Bring the green down. Ooh. Let's see what the exposure is at on this one. 2500, that's good. This looks funky. That's what it looked like before. That's what it looks like now. Let's go ahead and cool it down. Yeah, let's cool it. No, let's get some green out of there. Well, that doesn't look too good at all. That looks pretty terrible if I'm being honest. Why? All right. It's such a gross, murky day. How about this? Let's do some contrasting. Bring that up. That's something. That's something else. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. But we got some nice yellows in there. It is looking way too blue, but there's no water behind it, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's come back here. What if we make it more blue? That's terrible. That's way too warm. So how do we find the nice common ground? Let's make it more magenta. Nope, that seems to always be my problem. All right. Contrast, whatever. Cast, sure. Let's see if we can get some. Let's try and get this red back with some of this blue. Hey. You know what? Okay, so that's 0.3. Yeah. Okay, so that's made it way too red. What did it look like before? That seems like it's okay. So it was greener before. Gee, I mean that red is pretty built out. The blue is what it is. It's very, very noisy. I think because it's zoomed in. Let's see. Well, that looks all right. All right, so hues, luminance, other things. Let's see what saturation does. All right, let's bring in some blues into this. What about a colored burst? Whoa. Yeah, okay. So then let's come back to contrast and let's try and bring her down a little bit. Yeah, let's bring up the game a little bit more. That's something. That's looking. It's looking like it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. What if I? Ooh. See, the blue is touching down there, which I don't think it's supposed to do. It's also way up here, and the red is not. So what if I bring? Hmm. Actually, no, it's just a little bit too green. All right, that looks like something. I think. Want more music? Explore the full catalog with 50,000 tracks and 200,000 sound effects. This is supposed to be free. Oh, it's a free account. Hmm. Royalty free, lo fi, no legal. I think this is what I usually. This is the same thing. Ooh, cool. Um, well, now it's looking a little more red since I looked away and looked back at it. So, what if we take some red out and put it back into the blue? I don't know. It's just so noisy. What if we do some of this, and then some of that, and then some, crazy, and two red. All right. So, how can we. But then it starts to look all weird. That kind of looks. Mm, doesn't look great. Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of all this wonkiness that I was just doing. Hue versus saturation. That's what I wanted to be in. And then with that, I want to come over here and I want to make that bluer. What? Oh my gosh. There's just so many weird colors. No, that looks awful. Yeah, that doesn't look good either, but it looks a little bit better. Okay. Ooh. It's just like it. It looks like a bad 3D comic book. Okay, well, let's try some hue versus hue. Well, wait, that's like red, and I want it to be not green. I don't want it to be green. My eyes already hurt. I haven't even gotten to the next freaking video yet. Whatever. All right, so with that being the range, I want it to be here, and then yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, let's change that hue. Man, it is just so noisy, I think. So what if I feel like, yeah, and then what if I do that? That feels a little better. Yeah, okay. And then what if I do, what if I just bring it in here? And then I bring that up. That kind of made the water something. If I bring the range out, what does that look like? Well, that looks. No, what is all this red? Oh, man. That's terrible. But the red's way down here, too. Oh, gosh. What? No. That looks. Why is all this all gunked up red? Can I do something with that? Can I? Hmm. Oh, Dude. Well, whatever. That's something, and it's at least a starting point for getting into the next shot, like the next video, because this was at depth and it was not good. This just took 20 minutes just to do that. All right. Where's that video at? Chroma Rat. Is this episode 4? That's episode 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5. Oh, that's because I'm not on 5 yet. Yeah, I'm on 4. Okay. This is going to take me forever to figure this out. I don't like this. I think this is very red. The red is so far down, I don't understand what I've done. I don't get it. Dude, hold on. This is bugging me. I got to clear this. Let's reset that. Okay, so that did look like I did something. So this is like around here. All right. What is this person talking about? Okay. This step is a processing hog to enable it only for final review and export. Okay. Add a node. NR. Got localized noise. Skip the full image treatment. Only tackle the affected area. Power window adjust to the confined area. Okay. Add an NR effect. Making sense of it all. So you add this noise reduction to this guy. Hold on. Luminous noise, grainy dark spots, random, bright, dark, often from high ISO, and dim underwater video. Hold on, I just need to do something though. What if I just kind of reset this node and then I do something like this? Wait, this and this. Huh? Why? Hmm? Oh, well, oops. I probably just got that canceled. Oh, nope. Why is it not showing up? Ah, weird. Okay, anyway, let's do this now. Okay, so it didn't show up, but it looks like it's here. Luma threshold, chroma threshold. Hmm. Sure. Ah, odd blue slash green shifts underwater. Okay. Temporal threshold noise reduction is usually better than spatial for underwater, as it factors in scene movement across frame. All right. Spatial noise reduction is more precise and less destructive than temporal, yet it's impractical for underwater. Cool. But here's the problem. When I do that, it okay, so it gets way blurrier. Mm. Persistent noise, try a small, subtle dose of spatial radio. Spatial inner. Faster. So mode, faster, radius, small. Yeah, well, that's what it's doing. Cleaning up to make way for global. Okay, hold on. So they just deleted that, came in here, and reset the node. I don't know why we did that. All right. So too much emotion blur sets in. Yeah. Ugh, my eyeballs. So, wait. What are we doing now? Yeah. Motion blur sets in. The sharp node. This last node adds subtle finishing touches, sharpness in underwater footage, enhances detail and clarity, often muted by water and light, ultimately making the scene more impactful, sharp, and vibrant. Well, sure, because we just made it extra blurry, trying to get rid of the noise, right? Like, look at this. It's just like insane blur. Seems to be where we want it to be, though, especially if we're putting in a sharp thing. Um, Maybe I can get it up to 4. What does 4 look like? Looks good. I'm only looking at the tails. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Sharpness underwater footage enhances details. Yeah, okay, off to muted. Sharp and vibrant. An optional node. It's a good thing I have such a freaking effed up one to work on right now because I need it. So we're going into sharp. Tool for sharpness is the blur sound. Okay, so this guy. Adjust impact of this adjustment. Whoa. 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 All right. The rule of thumb, if the effect is obvious, it's excessive. Eye-catching often equals overdone. Then how do you know? My go-to default is 0.47. Well, let's go to this guy's go-to default. Or grow. Uh, uh. Whatever, homie, we're on them. Turn off this node for quick grading. Toggle it back on only for rendering. Dude, that doesn't look good at all. That is way too much. Okay. That looks good. That looks like something. All right, we're going to turn it off. Because that's what this person's saying to do. Dehaze option. Haze correction boosts clarity. Push it too far and it looks artificial. And we are doing that by coming into here. Sure. Sure. And they put it on the sharp one? Yeah, why not? Whatever. What? Like spices. A little enhances, too much ruins. Let's see what you look like. Let's mess with some stuff. Weird. 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 Let's reset. That looks pretty nice, actually. I don't know how I got there, but whatever. Sure. That's all. Don't forget you can automate this process and use power grids to simplify this long path. I don't think so, buddy. Review time. Oh, why not? There's still so much random red in there. This is so much worse than. Okay. What did it used to look like? I mean, look at all that gross red. I don't know what to do about it. Let's come back to the water. Mess with this just a little bit more. I think that's slightly better than it was. I also think I need to just walk away from it. 11 minutes. Well, you know what? I don't feel all that good about this one. I think it's the clip is a tough clip. I think maybe it's too zoomed in. I don't know. I think overall, yeah, I think I zoomed in too much on this clip to try and fill the screen. I think it's still too noisy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I turned. Wait. Nope. That's with it on. Okay, well, that's a good shot. Dang, look at that. This, however, terrible. Yeah, can I make it? Let's see if that. See all that. Oh, goodness. Whoa, terrible. Okay, hold up. That's from denoising it? I wonder if I do it like that. How will that look? That is just. I guess I can't really denoise this one because it just ruins their fins. anything is better than nothing. So what if it... No. Okay, hold on. I think that's the best we can do. Oh, gosh. Nobody's gonna be watching this frame by frame. This is on freaking Instagram or something. Because it's all down here. Ugh. Okay. Not a good shot. I think it's just not a good shot. That's fine. They're cute. They are cute. It was Cabo Fulmo. It was bad water. It wasn't like this sweet thing. Okay. Well, that's it. I don't think I need to make dinner. I need to do something. I need to step away. My brain hurts. That was a circle. So I guess because I got a circle, I might as well do my pull-ups. Let's do it here, I guess. Oh gosh. Oh, that was awful. Oh, I hate that circle. Okay. I don't know. I'm done. I want to be done. 4 minutes. I'm ending early. That's fine. This is going to be an ongoing difficulty. Does it look? How does it look with them side by side? Looks very noisy. Looks very gross. This is a bad shot. Oh my gosh. How did it... Did it look like that before the denoise? Like, what is that? Where did all that come from? Also, why did this go back to being... Hold on. That's where it all went to hell. Let's reset this. Let's try this again. I definitely went way too far with whatever it is I was trying to do. So, yeah. use. Mm-hmm. 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 Whoa. Try again. 16, 24. Around here. Should just be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. I see why I did it. I hear you, timer. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, that definitely made that better. All right, timer. I get it. I get it. Hold on. But I'm on to something. Stop. Oh, okay. So what does that do? All right, that does something. What about you? Yeah, okay. That's way better than it was. That is way better than it was. Why? Why do these keep getting reset? Hmm? Well, I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it's better than it was when I was gonna leave it. So, whatever. Still has all of that red in it. All right, it's chips and salsa time. That's it for that. Thank you if anybody watched. If not, whatever. I learned something new. I worked on something and I realized I went too far and then I brought it back. So I'm happy with how this went.